Good morning all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how you doing? It's Big Porky here. Early bird catches the worm. What day are we on today? Wednesday, innit? In all this excitement, it's Wednesday. We'll have a little chat. Lights on. We'll have a little chat about what's gone on. I watched it last night. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. The press conference. Let's turn that off. Oh, that's where that is. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. Personally, I think it was staged because I know these things go on. If it weren't staged, why did Eddie Hearn sit there so cool when Miller were banging his fist? Normally he's jumping at. If it was Chisora and Dylan White, he'd be jumping around like a cat on hot bricks, wouldn't he? But I don't know, it looked staged to me. But I thought Miller stood his ground. He gave Joshua what for, didn't he? He said something that I've been saying for 7 years nearly, 6.5 years, since Olympics. Joshua's put loads of weight on. He never fought, did he, for a long time after Olympics. And then he lost body fat, put muscle on and that. I mean, how do you do that? I don't know. Only he knows. There must be good genes. Must be good genes. So, anyway, we'll cover a few things today. We've got, I think Zach Evans is ringing in today, and Lee from Birkenhead. I'm a couple of days behind with uploading. There's about 8 videos to go up. You should have got them all by now because they're all in a queue. My business partner was pampering herself yesterday at a spa while I were hard grafting hard. So sometimes you have to take a break from it all because we have other things to do except Porky's Corner. And but hopefully one day we'll be just concentrating on Porky's Corner and delivering good content for boxing fans, hardcore boxing fans. But it's coming to an end this week with this Miller Joshua thing. I'm quite warming to Miller after that press conference yesterday. See, and this is what it does to you. Look, we know he's a slob, don't we? But you know, he's had a struggle. But all them sort of people have over there, haven't they? They've all struggled. So, you know, they're all struggling to eat, and it's either jail or struggle on the streets, isn't it, where he's from? Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe went through the same thing, didn't they? But to put Jarrell Miller in the same bracket as Mike Tyson and Riddick Bowe is crazy from Adam Smith, Mr. Bean. But Mr. Bean didn't say much at the presser, did he? It's like he knew the game were up, didn't he, Mr. Bean? Beanie didn't say anything. It was just like, where have I come here? I'm not thinking straight. Oh yeah, it's this way. Beanie didn't say much, did he? Because he knew. Beanie knew game's up innit? Oh, fucking hell, man. Prick. Is he parking there? Excuse my English. But I still have that bit of edge to me, don't I, in the morning? Alright, miserable sod, aren't I, in the morning? Mr. Grumpy. But anyway, getting back to that, yeah, it's coming to an end now, isn't it? But Mr. Beanie, he didn't say much. He never said much about Miller's strengths and that, because he can't get away with it over there, because the press would have savaged him if he'd have started going on about Miller's CV. But did you notice how on the Sky Sports a couple of days ago he was going on about he beat Thomas Adamek, and yeah, he's a big man, he's bigger than Joshua, He's a similar age, he's older than Joshua, and he's about 80 pound heavier, and he's shorter in height. His arm length is shorter. Never mentioned anything like that, did he, Adam Smith? Oh, Beanie, Mr. Bean, baked bean, beans on toast, green beans, runner bean, coulda been. Do you know what I mean? Just tell us where Madeline is, Adam. Now, as far as I'm concerned, it's a load of old tosh. Load of old tosh. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? It's boxing, isn't it? It's not the sport of kings like my pal Kev's involved with horse racing, the sport of kings. That will strip you of your money. Then again, boxing will strip you of your money. But I think horse racing's got a bit more, it's a bit more governed in it than boxing. That's just my opinion, I'm entitled to it. So, I'll tell you what, these glasses, found them in my sock drawer, not worn them for ages. They're ideal for driving in this sort of weather. I've got a thing about glasses, I'm like Elton John, aren't I? But that's the only thing I'm like Elton John with, glasses. I'm no else like Elton John. You won't catch me with a wig sewn on my head or doing other things that Elton does, so I'll get hammered for that comment now. But another thing that somebody's pointed out to me this morning, but I did notice it, but I didn't notice the time of it. If you go to 58 minutes 30 seconds, Miller's going on about all sorts of stuff, and Sky dubbed him out, didn't they? But I'm going to talk about it with somebody today called Lee from Birkenhead. 1:30. There's all sorts lined up, it's all exciting, and the things that we can do with this channel is unbelievable. So if anybody's got any ideas about going live and all, you know, they have them like text things on right hand side. If you want me to do anything like that, you've got to let me know, because we're just starting out, we're just a little fledgling channel, and we're growing very slowly by the day, and it only takes one video, doesn't it, to get in right, what's the word, to get it mixed, if you know what I mean. And you know, press passes now don't even bother me now, because I'm not interested. I don't even know if I'm interested in going to Den's show, to be honest. I don't know if it excites me anymore doing that kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see, won't we? But I don't know if it's cheers, mate. I don't know if it, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go like, but interviewing, I'm not keen on interviewing. I don't mind doing odd one on phone, but sticking your microphone in somebody's face after they've been knocking lumps on each other. Last person you want to see is me stood there saying, alright, what did you think? And I just don't. Shout out to Dave Allen. I've known Dave years. He's in a bad way at the moment. I don't know if anybody's seen his tweets. People sent me some screenshots of what he's been up to. I have reached out to David yesterday, just no reply. I've heard he went, he's never drank in his life, Dave Allen. I've been to many a boxing show with him, and I've been out for a bite to eat, me, him, Dennis, a few times, and been to bistros, Indians. I think last time I went out for a bite, there were me, him, Glenn McClory, Chris Smedley, Liam Cameron, Dennis, Neil Kettleborough. He owns Boxing Social, you know, the Boxing Social account. He came out for a bite to eat with us. I think that were a bit back now. No, I've been for a bite with David since then. But on that one, I said, oh, do you want, we were ordering drinks. He said, I don't drink. I said, yeah. I said, you never drink, Dave, but I thought you might have something with your meal. I said, no. Because I've seen him out, he don't like pubs, does he, Dave? He'll go have something to eat. He'll go up pastures down here and have a carvery, but he'll drink pop. So for him to be drinking alcohol and then feeling ashamed, he must be at a low point. But I know what it is. he was told that he was going to be out April 20th or April 13th, I'm not sure which one. And notes confirmed, and he'll be thinking about, well, what he were going to get and what he can do with that money, and planning. And when as every day goes by, it all seems to be getting into a bit of a mess, doesn't it? So I can see David getting picked up by Frank Warren personally, and being in the same stable as Tyson. I don't know why he would put that tweet out saying he feels ashamed and he can't keep his head straight and all that. I can only think that it's a cry for help, for somebody to ring him up and say, look, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, to get him back on the right track. Because when you're sitting and waiting as a fighter for a date, and it must be awful. So I really feel for him at the moment. But you know, I told him, I said, look, you can't count on anything, not even Eddie. If Eddie says something's going to happen, you can't count on it, because boxing's full of surprises, and Eddie can't be there to wipe everybody's arse, can he? So I'm not going to come to Eddie's defence, because I don't like him. I used to like him, I don't like him no more. I've gone off him. I might like him again, but no, he's not my cup of tea. He says I'm not his favourite person. Well, you're not mine, Eddie. Do you know what I mean? You're not mine. But that's what happens. And somebody who was a former world champion said to me, oh, I told you, didn't I, what would happen? Boxing don't wait for anybody. It's the most ruthless, unforgiving sport in the world. Nobody's bothered about cry for help, or if you go and take drugs, or you're on drink, or you're depressed, or anything like that, because you have to be pretty woo, don't you, to be a boxer anyway. You know what I mean? You've got, there's some, every boxers are different, fragile people, and they have to be wrapped in cotton wool. You could say something, for example, I said that Lewis Ritson had knocked Robbie Barrett out. They didn't like it, did they, down at Steffi Bull's gym? I walked in gym. I think that's why they wanted me to spar Kurt that day, to sort of put me in my place. And if I'd have gone, oh no, they'd have gone, well, you see, you do that channel and we do boxing. But I went, yeah, come on then. I know what we're going on. But I like Robbie Barrett. But I just said Ritson knocks him out. Maybe I shouldn't have said that on Twitter. But it's an opinion, innit? I think Ritson knocks him out. I'm not going to be like Coogan and Cassius saying, oh, I'm going to sit on fence. He's got more splinters in his arse than Gary Lineker, hasn't he, Coogan? Get that shopping done. But no, it's an unforgiving sport. Let me just tilt this camera here. We've got old Bill here. There you go. He gets it off his quick now. But yeah, so one of them things, innit? One of them things. But I just hope David's alright. I hope he gets a date soon. Because when you've not got a date, it must be hard to train. I think it must be. I mean, it's like being on remand in jail, innit? You can either do what I did years ago, and I did a load at nearly 2 years. You've got to switch off from it and say, look, I'm going to go guilty here, so it's all going to come off my sentence. But nowadays, when you're on remand, people must be in bits, because you don't get it off your sentence, do you? That's what's wrong with the judicial system now. You could do a year on remand, get 2 years, and you still got to do another year. That's craziness. Or get, no, so you probably get free. They'd let you have a walkout after a year on remand, but if you got 3 years for something and you've been on remand a year, you've got 18 months to do, plus you've done a year. In the olden days, you'd get it off. So at first, when you're on remand, it must be awful. You just want your date, don't you, to know where you stand. But I didn't mind remand, because most of the time I was guilty. And it all come off, didn't it? But oh, God, he's in today. Big Porky's here. Sort this lot out today now. Sort them out. Right then, peace out. Keep on trucking. keep supporting boxing. A fantastic sport. Really good sport. Keep supporting it, and we'll not go wrong, will we? Or I think I'll put a bit of the old diesel on today. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that'll... Look at that on back at seat there. If we were a troll we could see it was sweat, wouldn't it? Shout out today's aftershave, diesel. I had a few of these at Christmas. Can't beat a bit of diesel. I'll put that in there because it might end up tipping up and I've lost pin out of it. So peace out, keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing, and we're going to get some great content out today. Looking smart. Shout out to House of Churchills, my tailors at Doncaster. Thank you for this shirt. They fit great when they're free. Shout out to Claire Marsh, how are you doing? Frank Smith. Shout out to Danny at Bury, kickboxer. When are you going to come on channel, Danny? You and your mate Dave. We'll get you, your mate Dave and Frank all in an house at Bury. I'm going to put you on Bluetooth and you can fire away. Because I don't think you'll come on if Frank ain't there to hold your hand, will you, Danny? Peace out.